Hi, it's me, Vamp. And as you could probably tell from the title and maybe the thumbnail, I am doing a review on Warframe. I know what you're thinking. Vamp, you've been playing Warframe for, 3 years, 2.5 years, somewhere around there. Warframe had been out for over 5 years. Why are you doing a review? You're like the last person to do a review. Well, if you read the title fully and saw the thumbnail, you will know that this is a review of Warframe on the Nintendo Switch. Ignore the cat quest. But yeah, so let's actually get into it. We're going to actually show some of the little features off. Now, I'll be honest, it just came out the other day for the Switch, so, yes, there are some nitpicks that might be changed a bit and whatnot, but these are, my initial impressions, maybe give a little feedback of what could change in the future and a few things. Okay, so it's worth noting that at the current time, the Switch's latest update is Mask of the Revenant. And not Mask of the Revenant up to 10, that's the very beginning Mask of the Revenant. The newest frame on the Twitch is currently the Revenant. Now, I migrated my account, so I may have a few bonus things. Okay. And let's just go ahead and get into stuff right away. I'll press the plus symbol to pull up the profile. Okay, that's the first thing that annoys me a bit. There's no profile option here. I don't know if it's because how Nintendo does things that you just can't put it up there, or I don't know. So there's no way really to check someone's, profile just by, unless clicking on it does it. No. There's no real way to check someone's profile in game, which really sucks because I stream, on Twitch, twitch.tv/fame6x6x6x, shameless promotion. And I like to every now and then say, yes, I can assure you I am a Warframe partner. It didn't show my profile. But right now, in order to show my profile, I have to be on my Lasette. Then I have to hit my profile, and then it will load. And then, then I can show them my stuff and whatnot. Oh, so it copied my marked by stalker as well. Okay, cool. Okay. So that is the first thing. But why we were in settings, like I said, that's just one of the things they probably could fix in the future. So I don't know why I'm too much about it. Yeah. Don't know why I'm too much about it. So yeah. Okay, now I guess I should point out the next thing. By the way, I don't have this plugged up to, I don't have these, you know, Joy-Cons, they call them, in any kind of controller type thing. So that's why it may be taking me a second to do stuff. Also, operator mode. I don't know if it's always been this, but... Wait, is it? Okay, see, it holds R and L right now. I knew it. No, it's just tap R and L. See, I believe they fixed that in the hotfix. I don't know, but at launch it wasn't letting you just tap R and down. It was making you hold yeah, it was making you hold but now you can just tap R. You don't even have to tap L. Okay. Anyway, back to the review. Now see, it's fine in this mode that you can see that reflections, that all that jazz. That actually even an option, I'll show you guys, to make it so you can resize your screen, which is awesome. I'll also add friends through here. Oh, and before you mention it, before you ask, you do not need Nintendo Switch Online to play with your friends. And also this has a different in-game adding system. Same as the other Warframe, same as PS4, Xbox One, and PC, but different from Nintendo's own adding. As in, you don't even need to have someone's friend code. You literally just go to friends, go to add friend, and oh, he did tell me he was going to ask me. Either this is one of my viewers. He mentioned that he was going to, add me as a friend. I would mention he saw I had no friends on the Switch. So yeah, there we go. And you simply would just hit add friend, and it was that easy. No friend code needed or anything. I believe it's the same with gifting people stuff and whatnot as well. So all that's, it is what it is. That's fine and dandy. That actually, yeah. That's fine and dandy altogether. And then, just about everything is the same here. Like if I press Y for that, and then on my search, I hit tap, I'm calling it L3. Then I type in whatever it is on my search for, just like if you're used to PS4 or Xbox One, you'll be pretty much used to the controller. And around the ship, I'm doing okay with the Joy-Con, but I'll be honest, the only time I really feel super comfortable using the Joy-Con is in undocked mode, as in when you're doing it as like a portable console type thing, which we'll get into in a moment. I just want to say as a quick side note, you definitely should buy a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. If you're going to be playing the docked controller, yeah. Technically you can play it undocked with the controller, but yeah, I'm finding slowly after my all but one day of playing it on stream that PS4 not PS4, S Pro, no, Nintendo Switch Pro controller is definitely the way to go. But don't get me wrong, the Joy-Cons actually have something, some kind of novelty appeal to. I'll show you guys what I mean. Oh, and confirm and back are reversed on other platforms. So if you use controllers on your other platforms, you will get kind of confused, but this isn't a Warframe thing. This is a Nintendo thing. Nintendo always has, confirm being A, back being B, and they just happen to be in weird spots on the controller. Okay, and this is what I was talking about. Toggle motion controlled for aim. We'll go ahead and confirm that so you guys can see what it does. Okay, so as you can see, it's pointing around like that. So, you know, like I can use this to do a little bit of aiming and whatnot. Like, say I really didn't want to aim, I guess I could do it this way. It's one of those things. I personally keep it off because I don't find the Joy-Cons as accurate as I feel it should be. But hey, if you want to turn it on, I am not going to, you know, blame you at all. You know, let's try on 100 just for test sake, okay? For science. For science. And then we'll get back to the review. Okay, it's just meant for saddle aiming, I feel like. Although it would be cool if I could just use the Joy-Con to look instead of having to use the second joystick at all. But if you're going to use the right thumbstick at all, I recommend turning this off. It's on by default right now. That may switch in a future Switch update. Yeah, see what I did there. But right now it isn't like that. Okay, now let's see what else. Toggle sprint is on by default. You know, I actually normally I don't like toggle stuff on, but like I said, the Joy-Cons make it a lot harder than you would think. I already put this in a feedback thing to DE, and I'm hoping that you guys that watching this do the same. I think there should be two different options for aim sensitivity and all that. One for docked, one for undocked. Because more or less, whenever you have it undocked, you're playing it on the go, as it were, you will be using the Joy-Con controller most of the time. You know, it's just a fact. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how it is. That's just what you'll be doing. But, you know, when you have it docked, you can use other stuff, like the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, for example. And then, you know, you just have a few options of stuff you can do with that. So, yeah. So I really hope they do make that change. It just came out the other day, so they're still going through feedback, seeing how it is rather. I'm sure they'll make settings as they need to, and I completely forgot that. See, my other things are turned down to about 70, but I forgot about this. Okay. I'm just going to turn this down real quick. Oops, I did not turn that to 65. Okay, so I'll also now we can talk about undocked mode. Okay. Which is honestly where I think this game has its bread and butter. Don't get me wrong, docked mode, I'll still be streaming docked mode. I enjoy playing docked mode, but honestly, PS4 is my main. I use a controller when I play on PC, and I'm going to be using a controller on the Switch. So, I mean, it's one of the things that it's, whatever. I'm not saying it's not nice, it's awesome, but I'm saying I think Undocked is where it appeals more to people. Now, with that said, there are a few issues with Undocked. Mainly one issue, which is this game did not at the time support offline mode. Meaning that on the Switch it doesn't support offline mode at all in any way. Right now, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but right now you actually can't, on the Switch version, you can't pause in solo and it paused the game. Don't know if that's a bug or not though, so yeah. And also, I guess it's worth noting that that means you always have to have a connection to it. But with that said, you could make your phone into a mobile hotspot and Wi-Fi a bunch of places these days. But I do understand for those of you hoping to, sneak in work and play, sneak in school and play without anyone knowing, well, you still might be able to do it. I mean, if your work has Wi Fi or your school has free Wi Fi and, they aren't monitoring stuff and, or the password and, all that. Or like I said, mobile hotspot. But keep in mind that that will slowly drain your phone battery. Okay, I got off topic. It had been 17 minutes of me rambling on about this. Now, I guess about the Switch, Warframe on the Switch, if you already have a Switch, you might as well download it, give it a try. Worst case scenario, you don't like Warframe. It is free to play. In case you're wondering how it's free to play, like most games that are free to play, it gets its money by you buying a currency called platinum. And okay, I'll show you guys. Platinum is the main currency in the game. I press A to purchase. I'd say get platinum. It would open I open the Nintendo eShop and then I'd buy the platinum, blah blah blah, same old, same old. I'm gonna cancel that right now. And that's how it gets its money. But you don't have to buy anything in this game. You can earn it all on mission. The worst thing about probably, if anything, is that, like, look, I have this building. You gotta wait quite a while for Warframe to build naturally. That's probably one of the worst things. Anyway, on the channel, I actually have how-to video to get you started if you're new to Warframe. So definitely check those out. But also, with that said, back on topic, if you have a Switch already, Warframe, like I said, it's free to play. Feel free to download it, give it a shot. Worst case scenario, you don't like it, you decide to uninstall it. And who knows, in the future you might decide you like it again, re-download it. As far as I know, your account should still exist there. But at the same time, I honestly, if you do not have a Switch, I cannot at this present time recommend going to buy a Nintendo Switch for Warframe. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Warframe. If you look at the videos on the channel, I've been playing Warframe for quite a while. I'm a Warframe partner. And I have 3 different accounts I play on. I stream Warframe pretty regularly. So yeah, I'm all in when it comes to Warframe. But with that said, I just can't condone it as it is. You know, buying a Nintendo Switch, a $300 Nintendo Switch, and as far as I'm concerned, the controller, PS4 control, not PS4, um, Nintendo Switch Pro controller, as far as I'm concerned, is basically a must buy if you're going to play this in dock mode at all. So that's another, what is it, $60 to $70 right there. So that would be about $370 US as of right now for the Switch and the controller. You will get Warframe for free, but if you're asking me would I today spend that much on, I'm not a good example to go by. If I'm being perfectly honest, I bought my Nintendo Switch like a month and a half before Warframe came out on the Switch because I heard it was coming on the Switch. But I mean, my channel dedicated to Warframe, so I'd like to think that those are like 2 slightly different scales. So bottom line, Warframe. Do you think it's worth? Do I think it's worth your time, worth giving a chance? Yes, I do. Do I think that it is worth spending $370 on to get the Nintendo Switch and the controller and then download Warframe for free? No, I do not. I'm not going to go as far as that. I don't know what game would necessarily be per se, but yeah, there are a bit of bugs. It's not for you quote veterans out there of Warframe. Yes, there are a bit of bugs. It had a less version than even the PS4, Xbox One does, let alone PC. So it doesn't have Fortuna yet. I don't even know when it's getting Fortuna. Let's see. And I also, there are kit guns on this game. For those of you guys that don't know, kit guns are a Fortuna thing. There's no image because they're not actually supposed to be here, just like Anaris did with the whole type thing. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's there. I mean, it's not bad. We have kit guns. I have like no mods on this account, so that's pretty bad. And I haven't done any fashion frame yet. But yeah, that's about it for this review, I suppose. Warframe, would I recommend? Like I said, yes, if you already have a source. It's a brilliant game. You should download it, give it a chance. If you need help, like I said, I have bunches of guides on this channel, or I stream Warframe regularly, twitch.tv/bamp6x6x6x, link in the description on the YouTube, if you're watching this on the YouTube, of course. And yeah, Warframe, there you go. That's, I guess, the good, the bad of the Switch version of Warframe. Oh, and one final note, if you're brand new to Warframe, it can be a bit, okay, it's quite a bit grindy, okay? I'm not gonna lie. It's quite a bit grindy. That's its business. That's its bread and butter thing. You can either spend platinum or real money to get it done faster by buying them in the market, or you can farm for resources and then craft each frame yourself, and there you will have that. So it's really up to you. Craft, build, yeah. So that's just some of it. And just to show you guys again, I'm playing on the Switch. So you guys definitely know that for sure on the Switch. I'm playing it on the Switch. This is actually Switch. I guess you could call it gameplay, even though it's really in the ship. There is one more thing I want to show you guys. It's a kind of an in mission thing. The reason why I want to show you guys is I'll show you guys with this mission. It's super easy. I shouldn't fail unless I'm like super bad with the Joy-Con. As you can see, people did join me, but chances are they're newer players because of the fact that they didn't customize their glove, which is good, which is very good, you know. Or they start a new account. Either way, it's good. Chances are they are new to Warframe, which I welcome new players entirely. And I apologize in advance. This is going to make the video a little bit longer because I still haven't sort of put the Joy-Cons on any controller thing. So I'm literally holding one in my right hand, one in my left hand. So it may make it a little bit harder. I mean, it shouldn't make it harder, but it does. For me anyway. I'm just... Because I don't know how to explain it. I'm just used to it being in the controller thing.
They spotted you.
You know, just a feel of the controller. If you guys have made it this far in the video without just leaving it already because of my ranting, you know, let me know. Is that something you guys understand? Are you guys like that with a controller as well? Or I'll be honest, I didn't learn about aim gliding till like later on in the game, so you know, being able to know how to do aim glide from the get-go, that's pretty cool, I think. Guys, in case you guys are curious, aim gliding, it's super simple. You just, while you're jumping, you aim. It's in the name, right? Okay. And now he had invincibility phases. So I actually knew that would come. I'll just use my weapon. I'm just gonna ignore his enemies because okay, I'm a novice, so I have like bonus health and stuff, so I would be able to do that, but it's not always recommended that you do that. And I don't know if my teammates, you know, cared for that or not, because I went through it so fast. But that was more to show you guys. To be honest, this is probably, I want to show you guys because honestly, this is the thing that surprises me the most. Right now I'm running Warframe on Wi-Fi because by default Switch only has Wi-Fi. I mean, I'm getting a LAN connector adapter for the dock, but right now I'm running it via Wi-Fi. So, I mean, this isn't too shabby for a Wi-Fi connection. I mean, as far as I can tell, I don't see any real lag for, like, you know, swing, swing, swing. You know, registered pretty fine in my humble opinion. Ability is use, stand, stand, stand. Yeah, see, works pretty good in my opinion. In mission, I actually have. Okay, no, I don't. Have R still. Okay. There we go. And there you go. Like I said, I'm a novice, so I'll admit I kind of cheated. I mean, they got more kills than me. I dealt a lot more damage, but like I said, some could argue I'm cheating. So, yeah. Take that as you will. And with that said, I think you guys got to see some gameplay. Yeah.
You've done it, Tenno. Vor's Ascaris is gone. You are free.
Oh, okay. So they fixed that bug. Yesterday there was a bug that the was prize wasn't actually finished.
And we have seen that the Corpus have begun
The
amassing weapons
quest.
of their own. It is a dangerous time.
Orders will gladly assist.
Yeah, see, Voice Prize wasn't finished
Whatever mission they choose.
for a while.
We will be at your side. There will be others too. It is
I
time
mean,
for
it was
Tenno to
just a
return.
bug, but
So,
it kind of,
what mission will you do
in
next?
a sort of way, was kind of annoying. But, you know, like I said, it was a bug. Bugs happen. Oh, and just to tell you, check your inventory, just what inbox rather, just like on other platforms. Now, if I didn't migrate, I'd have something in my inbox right now, because for completing Voice Prize, you get like some booster to start you off with. They're basically XP boosters and credit boosters. So yeah, hopefully, sorry this ran so long. I just really want to get you guys informed in everything. The fact that the Switch runs Wi-Fi only by default, so you will have to get used to having. Wait, is that a visual glitch? Ooh, I think that is a visual. Okay. You will have to get used to, of course, there being the occasional bug, but more than that, always having Wi-Fi on your Switch if you want to play Warframe, and the fact that most people have Warframe plugged into a LAN connection. I'm actually very surprised that it's running this well using a Wi-Fi connection, but it is, so I mean, I'm not sure how good it will fare on 3G and 4G mobile networks. It might be a little bit worse, which I'm kind of worried about, but hey. Oh, and this is a big spoiler, by the way. Probably shouldn't have even gone into that, or that room I shouldn't have gone into. Okay, with that said, I think I'm going to end the video before it goes on anymore. So hopefully that informed you guys. If you guys have any questions about like why I recommended what I recommended, or you guys want to add me in game on the Switch, like I said, my in-game name, it's fam6x6x6x. So yeah. You know, to add me or anyone really, you know, hit plus to go to your options, Then you would click on communications with A, of course, and then friends, and then, hit add friends, and then as soon as you hit add friend, put the name here, and there you go. That's all you do. And with that said, I will catch you guys hopefully in a future review. Hopefully, future video rather. Hopefully you found this review helpful. Hopefully it's something that you would like to actually pick up, give a shot. If it's not for you, no harm, no foul. If you don't have a Switch, Warframe is on other platforms as well. It's also on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I talked about it on Switch in this review mostly because this is a Switch review of Warframe. This is a review of Warframe on Switch. So yeah. With that said, I will catch you guys in a future video. Later. Oh, and also don't forget to leave your feedbacks, not only to me, but to DE, and, let them know what's up. I'll try to post the link to the forum in general where you can log in using your Switch account, and there should be a feedback page somewhere on there. And yeah, later.